Today I'm gonna explain you about how to set up the security module for each buttons in the module. So first go to the home page, then click on the security module. As you can see here in the left side of the screen, you can use for libraries, assign the security, you can security the profile, you can set up the system, you can set up the menu button system, then you can give even the special access, and if you want to set up the security also you can accept. So first here in the uses of the library, here you can see there are user id and you can see the name, then you can see the profile, you can see the security profile. As you know, there is a security profile, you can assign the security to the profile. So if you want to add a extra user, so just click on the add user. You can see here you can give the user id, your name, your first name, your last name, then what is your designation as a student or a lecturer, library staff, then you can assign the security profile, then you can give the password, then you can confirm the password, you can give the what is the college name, and you can give the contact id, and by doing that you can just click on the save button as all the details will be entered here. Next is to assign the security. As you know, the every model should not be advisable or the to every members of the college. So for the librarian there should be a few modules, and for the student should be a few modules. So you can just here, now for example it is for data entry stuff, only the some of the modules have been granted. If you just click on the denied, it will be just granted. If you don't want, you can just click on that and it with the setup or the security profile will be denied to that person. If you want, you can add or modify the system wise security. Next, go to the system profile. Here you can see you can what and all you have added, you can just edit it. Now next, go to the subsystem setup. So system setup is like for each module you give a specific id, subsystem id, so that through that, see now for bcc we have given as barcode manage, for bcm we have given as barcode management. By this way you can give the subsystem idea id to each of the modules. Next, menu setup. As you know, for the modules, the librarian can set up their modules based on their requirements, either in the alphabetical order or any other different order. So just you can give the add new menu, you can click the what is the module name you want to give, then give the menu id with characters, then give your menu name, then description, then click on save. So by this is how you can create a new menu, and click on the button setup. Now for example acquisitions, if you go in acquisition, you can see here this move selected to rpf. By this one, to enable or disable, you can just set up that button here. See, function description can be given as add button, you can add edit. If you want to give your add new button, select your subsystem in which module that button is, select your menu which menu it is, select what is the function name, what is your function button called as, and what is the description. By this way you can set up the buttons, either enable or disable it. Special access. As you know, access to, you can choose the profile for whom the special access to be given, by either access to the adjust fine or access to the fine, or to delete the book, to modify the book. Whether the student can do this, or who the librarian staff or the librarian can any of the do this. Then now security setup. Security setup is for the buttons. See, you can select the profile for whom that security should be assigned. Then subsystem is, as you know, like for the paying the fine, that should be only assigned to the librarian staff, not for the student. So that one can be disabled for the student, and you can make the authority modify and do all the checkup. Now next for menu security. When you click on menu security, this one also can be only set the security for the student or for the librarian or for the other staff members. So here also the menu security can be updated only based on the profile. Next, dashboard access. Dashboard access is, see, you can see for the select the profile for whom you want to set up the dashboard, select the dashboard name for whom that dashboard has to be either for principal or for the student or for the administrative or for the librarian. See, dashboard assigned to the particular profile. For specific librarian we have assigned here now for students, staff and the librarian. This is how you can set up the security module to each of the profile based on either it can be a student, it can be a lecturer, it can be a staff, it can be a librarian, it can be a library staff. So thank you for watching this video.